So, hi everyone. So, I am going to pull an ISIS card. So, this is for Friday, the 14th of May, 2021, and there's a extreme amount of heart chakra healing going out to people right now, if you're open to it. So, if you're new to me, I'm sure people watching this won't be new, but how do I know? Basically, when I am doing anything, when I'm doing anything, light codes, activation, DNA activation, healing is always being emitted from my voice, just through my energy. So if you feel calm and relaxed and you feel like listening to my voice is reducing any anxiety you have, definitely, or just you find it reassuring in some sort of way, you're not imagining it. I was about to say, I get all the time, like, you should be doing ASMR videos, and again, like, do you mean, in a way, if my voice is calming you down, then this is like ASMR, and I'm not meaning it, but if you don't know what that is, it's just people get tingles and a nice feeling kind of up their spine and on their head when with certain people's voice, you know, when they whisper, like that kind of thing. But yeah, it is the way that they heal with me. And the card that we've got for today, wow. Now, oh my God, is that really? Good Lord, sorry, my nose is really itchy, so loved ones in spirit obviously wanting to say hello. I think this, so when my nose is itchy, that's when I'm picking up on loved ones in spirit. So I'm sure this is the same card, it is, that I pulled in my membership group for the new moon. Wow. And it was really powerful. So this is a wee treat, guys, because I don't usually use these cards don't usually use them on YouTube. Rarely use them in public because they take so long to read. But so you're getting a wee treat of what I usually do in my paid events and my paid membership stuff. So anyway. So, and I say it like that because although obviously I didn't create these cards, I didn't write them, when I'm delivering them, there is quite a potency to them because of my voice being so healing and being a hypnotherapist as well. A lot of these healing activations in there, in my opinion, they are kind of written like a hypnotherapy script. So this holds a lot of power. Right, so, anyway, let's crack on with it. So, this also could be for just whenever it resonates. So, although I'm saying the date that I'm channeling it, it really is timeless messages that I'm doing. So, because I always say this, but you might be new, so I'm just repeating it. People have found things years after, and it's been scarily exactly when they need it. And it's funny because I was like, really? I meant to use this card? And out of all these cards in this deck, I have chosen one that I pulled for my group, so meant to be. Right, so Mother of Life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we're stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant and difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms to receive. Right, I'm laughing because I literally just gave my my baby niece, but she's 3 today, a bag, because I'm filming this on the 13th, a bag that had what's her name? Merida. I think it's Merida out of Brave on it, and it said, be bold, be brave, literally. And this synchronicity happened when I read this on the membership the other day too, because I had showed them the bag in our group. And then I pulled this card several hours later. So my membership group and anyone that works with me knows that this is the kind of synchronicity that happens with me all the time. the way that spirit used me is crazy. Like, I'll just be, I know better, I know now that that's what they do, but I can't, it's my actual life, like 24/7. So I sent that back, and then I was just laughing when this card said about be bold, be brave, because that's exactly what the card says. The bag says. But the funniest thing about that is that my niece has got curly red hair, so she literally looks like Merida. So that's why I got it. So it looks like her on the bag. So it was pretty funny. Anyway, side note. Yeah, and so this is, so if you haven't heard me say this before, if you're new, first of all, welcome. Like, comment, subscribe. But basically, I channel the goddess Isis energy pretty much every day. I've got Saturn in Scorpio and Mars in Scorpio in the first house, so my energy is strong. And when I say strong, what I mean is it's not for everyone. I've had people that have followed me for absolute donkey's years and years and years, and they've never booked a session. And I know that they love my work because, they'll be very present on social media, and they'll be like, wow, this resonates, it resonates, it resonates. And a lot of it is down to, now people might be like, oh, I can't afford it right now, or they might give every excuse under the sun. I can guarantee you most of the time it isn't that. It's because that I'm going to be a catalyst for huge transformation in your life. And if you've been catching up with the last few videos that I've done, you'll catch the drift with that with a Scorpio rising, Pluto rising in the 12th house, I'm transmuting and rising like the phoenix fucking every few days. Do you know what I mean? So my spiritual journey, my life in general, it can be intense anyway. It isn't actually as intense as what it's been this year. It's been extreme. But I feel that is just very reflective of the shift in the planet that we're going on. I know that that's what I incarnated to help with. That was pretty heavy, wasn't it? But it's true. And it got to exactly 7 minutes, and 7's a very number linked to, higher vibrational energy. But basically, and 7-year karmic cycles are wrapping up right now as well. But basically, what I'm saying is this, I feel that is why whenever I read these cards, I feel a really intense connection to them, and people usually that I'm reading them to, notice that as well, that it's, exactly what I just read out there. This is exactly what I do. Like, I bring people back from the land of the dead, basically. And I don't mean like that. I mean, if you are feeling depleted and grey, and often I see that in people's auras, like they come to me and I see they've been drained. Like, again, I attract loads of people that have been subject to complete narcissistic abuse, and a lot of the time people don't even realise what that is. Honestly, I've attracted so many clients over the years that haven't even heard of that word or don't know what it is. I've become a bit of an expert at spotting it, and it is, my placements are really good for that. But it's, it's because if somebody has been broken down to nothing, I know how to bring them back to life. So again, I really hope that isn't you watching this, but if it is, you've been led to the right place, and book a session, I would say. But anyway, so I was just sharing that wee bit, because everything that I do with anyone, doesn't matter what anybody books, it's always a form of soul retrieval. That is how the divine, that's how spirit, that is how the peeps I work with use me. So there you go. Right. Isis is known as a sustainer of life, able to restore, nourish, and bring to life that which has been cast aside or lost. That which you've considered beyond repair, a lost cause, or dead end. Sorry. Those of you that know me really well will know that the healing often does go to my heart chakra, meaning it's been sent out to your heart chakra if you're open to it. But like, it's actually like a buzzing feeling at my heart right now. So it's quite intense. Like, I feel that is reflective of the anxiety that's around at the moment. So just saying, if you're feeling quite a lot of energy at the heart, just let it happen. Like, move the energy. I feel it's spirit really calming down, where you've really been feeling very ungrounded and just like, what the hell's going on, and all that kind of stuff. Right. There are parts of your life, beloved initiate, that are ready to receive more life. You will be able to recognise this in any discomfort that you're currently experiencing in your life. And again, go and watch the last few videos that I've put up to see what I've been picking up on. Discomfort and unfamiliarity. Moving on, I can't even say that word. Unfamiliarity. I think I said it. Put below if you think I said it. I'll let you watch a replay. is where life is attempting to break through to you, to reach through the walls that you may have once created to protect yourself, but that now you need to either climb over, demolish, or at least open up with some doors and windows. The tricky part is that most often we don't consciously realise that we're not living. It is not until we start to live more trustingly that it becomes obvious that we were once hiding ourselves from life. And as my numerology reflects both the moon card, hidden things, and it means I can hide, but also I'm very good at spotting people's hidden pain, hidden motives, and just helping them make peace with their shadow. Because like I've said in other videos, you need to integrate your shadow. You need to become friends with your shadow. You just don't let your shadow rule the show. You know what I mean? But also that adds up to 9. The 18 is the moon card is 18 and adds up to 9, and that's the hermit. So I am very prone to hiding away, or I come in and I come out and I come in and I come out. And again, if you're only subscribed to YouTube and you don't follow me anywhere else, you'll be like, oh, absolutely. You don't need to explain. I've noticed. It's like, oh, I like this girl. What's she saying? Oh, wow. Really made sense. And it's like, where the hell did that girl go? And that's what I've really reflected on. I mean, I don't do it on purpose. It genuinely is. There's something going on in my life, or I fall into fear and, I stop, or I'm disorganized and whatever, whatever. It's all just excuses, right? I'm a life coach as well as a shaman, all these other things, a counsellor. Most of the time, it can just, there will be shit going on, but it'll be fear at the bottom of it. But basically, as a shaman, I have moved through lots of fear, and I'm not just talking about on my own. Like, I have actually went through huge initiations in my shamanic training, and I'm actually I'm more when I do the shamanic work now, when I meet up with my shamanic people, it's like advanced stuff. And that's been years now. That's been absolute years that I've been moving through that. And again, I'm incredibly proud of myself actually when I think back on the stuff that I've moved through, the pain that I've moved through. But anyway, side note, what I'm saying is, I lost it. See, I go too high up into the dimensions, and it's like the quantum realm, and I'm like, wait, come back down. Anyway, like, come back down. Let's start reading this. I'll come back to me if I meant to say it. Right, so, oh yeah, it's when the hiding ourselves from life. So what I'm just trying to get across, that as much as, people, when they get to know me quite well, they're like, oh, you're really animated and, bubbly and like, I absolutely am. Like, I mean, I love my work. I don't think anyone could accuse me of not loving my work. I love my work. I mean, I could be a bit of a workaholic with my work. But I always stress, if you don't know me personally on a day-to-day basis, I have actually got a very shy side to me that, granted, is less shy now because I have come into my confidence rapidly over the past years that I've stepped into my purpose. But yeah, generally on a day-to-day basis, like, I do like to keep myself to myself, and I like to spend loads of time alone, despite having loads of best friends. And being very close to my family. It is just my personality. Like, I love to be alone. Like, I want to be alone. Like, I love it. I love being alone. You know what I mean? But like, basically, I'm very good at understanding people that hermit away and possibly, leave themselves in solitude, or like isolate themselves. And for me, wanting to be in solitude, right, that is what I mean about being alone. Like, I love being alone. I heal best alone, and I love it. But then, if I've been hermiting too much, right, I'm like, right, now I want to meet, one of my pals for a coffee or whatever. And I'm looking forward to meeting, more of my friends together now that we're out of prison for a little lockdown for a little while. It's not going to be forever, guys, just spitting the truth. So, I'm going to enjoy that. But yeah, generally I've always found it quite overwhelming in groups. I enjoy it when it's people's birthdays and stuff. But now that I'm older, I'm really quite glad to have a cup of tea and going to bed early. You know what I mean? I've not been making a secret of that recently. But like I say, when it is your nearest and dearest, I've deeply missed a lot of my friends that I haven't seen. And I'm really, really looking forward to meeting up with them. You know what I mean? So, But yeah, I don't know why. Somebody must have needed to hear that, you know, you are who you are. Like, I'm an introvert, extrovert. I don't know if you've ever done the Myers-Briggs test. I do that when I do my life coaching sessions with people. Yeah, I am something like crazy amount. Like, I'm like 79% introvert, you know, generally. So that just gives you a bit of an idea that, you know, it really is taken that small percentage of my personality to force me onto platforms like here and that. So, you know, I really do get it, because I know that when, you know, when people see me, I don't know how you perceive me, but, you know, people often perceive me as really quite confident in my work, and I am absolutely turning into somebody else when I am doing a session, and especially my main 90-minute sessions that can often be like double that, depending on what the person needs. I go into even more confidence. Sorry, even more confident. See what I mean? ISIS is just like zero fucks. You know what I mean? Get them out. I'm joking. Don't ban me, YouTube. I'm not. I promise. I'm not doing that kind of video. But it's basically, you know, I'll be banned for the more controversial stuff that I say rather than a bit of cleavage. Anyway, moving on. But basically, you know, it's that kind of thing that I feel it is really important for people to understand that if you, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. In a session, I was watching a bit of the Zodiac one, and I'm like, yeah, I don't say my guides, and I was just about to say it. I say spirit, so anyway, whatever. But yeah, it is certain guides take over me when I go into a session, and I become super confident, because again, if somebody's shadow is like playing, you know, promiscuous or being, you know, a bit of fuckery, then I have to really step into being quite strict to really help the person, or become quite like, you know, motherly, you know, and just be like, right, you know, we're going in to sort this and we're coming out. Because if I allow it to go all over the place when somebody's already all over the place, that isn't going to help. Sorry, I've used like dark dry shampoo today, and it's like, I don't know if I'm allergic to it, it's making my head really itchy. But it's kind of like, you know, it's funny because it's got like it's dark for like dark hair. I suppose if you're grey like me, and it's kind of like it's like, but it leaves, you know what I mean, when I edge my head, it's like I'm like, the stuff keeps going on my fingernails. Right, anyway, fucking hell, this video is really long. Again, get used to it. If you don't like my waffly kind of way of channeling, you're not gonna like me, and I ain't gonna change for nobody, you know what I'm saying? Amen to that. Life is calling you to partake more so of her gifts of experience. This oracle brings encouragement and guidance for you to learn skills and practices that nourish you and your community. You have the Divine Mother within you. How shall you offer nourishment through her? It might be through cooking, learning to be more present in your body, taking time to express your feelings or reality, or it might be through taking a dance, yoga class, spending time in nature, or with animals, for example. I've been helping a lot of clients recently that I've been really expressing, really wanting to, you know, get back into yoga, or not having done it before, really feeling drawn to it, and dancing and stuff. So really, actually, and then another client was talking about Zumba. That's quite interesting. But yeah, just really, you know, just pay attention to all of that. Again, I was saying to my solstice client that I'm like, nah, Zumba's not for me. I done it once at a friend's hen do, and I was just shocking at it. It's my, you know, my dyspraxia, my ADHD, all of that. I can't copy mirror and images. It was a nightmare. Probably pretty funny to watch me trying to do it though. I love watching dance and see, you know, when people are all dancing at the same time together though. Oh my god, I love that. Like Step Up's like literally one of my favourite films. I love any dancing films. But yeah, I'm more freestyle dancing, do you know what I mean? I think people hear me on that one, unless you are a dancer. Have you been thinking of joining a class or a group? Learning a new hobby or skill? The Oracle of the Mother of Life is confirming that you're on the right track. So keep open to opportunities and further instincts about pursuing these matters. And know that if you're a bit worried that it is a stretch for you, then it is even more likely that you're on the right track. Stay connected to your heart and give yourself permission to grow. This oracle also brings guidance that new people, places and things will enrich your life in the near future. And if you've been praying for freshness, inspiration and more fun, know that your intuitions and urges to reach out and act in new ways are part of your prayers are being answered now. And that feels really lovely. And again, I just absolutely love that I've pulled this card when I pulled it in the group. Now, I can't remember, I've got 2 memberships and I pulled two in one and I pulled one for the other, I think, and it was in one of them. I can't remember, but I mean, the fact that it's even one of the same cards is amazing when it's all those cards. So, and what it tells me is, you see, that I'm right to be saying that, well, I know I'm right because it's Spirit saying it, it's not me bloody, anyway, that a lot of people on the YouTube here, you know, will really be in a very scarily similar place to when I'm channeling. So, you know, the invite is there that when I do open the doors to the membership, which will be, it's usually around the summer solstice, the 21st, usually, well, the 21st of June anyway, whether that is the actual summer solstice or not, that is actually my social media page, my Facebook. I think I started my YouTube. Oh no, I think I did start at the same time, but again, I wasn't really putting stuff up. But anyway, either way, I started my Facebook page and my Instagram around it will be my 7-year anniversary online. But I always say, you know, I was doing work like this in person prior to being online, and I was actually online using other names. But you know, Crystal Clear Visions was born 7 years ago, very soon. So I will be opening my membership doors to both memberships around that time. So again, you just look out for me mentioning it, or you can email in the links below to ask. And again, you know, there's no hard sale there. Like, I want people that feel just as aligned and part of the soul family and close to me as what I feel with them. So, you know, I don't just let anybody in. Like, I want to kind of know who you are, how you found me, and what your motives are. I'm joking, but you know, I'm not joking actually, I'm Scorpio energy, but you know what I mean, I really want to know, why are you so called to be in there? Because I am I embody my main spirit animals are, you know, I do work with the wolf and the tiger, and you know, particularly I'm going to suss people out, and I'm very, very protective of my wolf pack, my soul family in general, my social media, but especially my memberships. Like, we have created a beautiful foundation of soul sisters there, and I'm not going to let a cat amongst the pigeons. So, you know, I really would want to know why you were interested to come in. But again, I don't see that Saturn and Scorpio talking. I don't want to scare people off to not even bloody ask, but you'll know if you feel really called to be in there and get that support. You know, then yeah, just get in touch. Anyway, so let's get back to this. So the mother, it just feels like that message was like a message of hope coming in after turbulent times. And you might find this when you're still in the turbulent times, and it's a bit of hope, or you might already be in the hope and be like, wow, that has just read what I've went through. But it'll be different for different people, and definitely let me know below. The Mother of Life Oracle asks for patience. In the same time that there is a growth cycle required before a child can become an adult and tap into the energy of the mother within to nourish him or herself, so too do certain life phases require patience as they mature. As you journey into the new life seeking you will need to be patient as you learn and grow. You will eventually become very comfortable with that which is at first distinctly uncomfortable. It just takes time, patience, and not running away, and being present with yourself, just like the Mother of Life who never leaves you. She is always waiting for your return to her embrace as you open to the new unfoldment of experience in your life. I'm just wondering if this is the candle one. Oh, it isn't. Right, so this is where you're inviting. I'm just going to pick this one beautiful card because it holds a lot of power, because I've already spoke for such a long time. But anyway, the right people that are meant to listen to it will listen to it. My divine feminines. So, right. You may like to light some candles before you do this ritual in a softly lit room without strong sunlight or absolute darkness. So you can decide. Rest quietly in a space where you'll not be disturbed, preferably sitting or lying with your spine relatively straight, and close your eyes or rest them lightly half open. With the sense of gazing inwards and having soft focus as your eyes gaze slightly downwards in front of you. So I want you to visualise and sense that within your heart there's a beautiful golden light that extends until it becomes an endless field of golden grain, wafting lightly in the breeze under a clear blue sky. The grain is almost ready to harvest, and the light seems sun-kissed and golden. There is warmth and a pleasant earthy scent in the air, and warmth on your skin that is neither too hot nor too cool. You can sense yourself walking and resting amongst the golden fields of grain, feeling the bounty, peace and life. You become aware of a golden woman gazing down at you from the sky. Her dress is the grain, her hands are the winds, gently caressing your face and hair. Her eyes are the sun and the moon. You feel great love. Now remember, keep your eyes closed, but that is very interesting because that is what the new moon is. Imagine in the state of connection with the mother of life, you can breathe in deeply and breathe out and release through your breath any fear, doubt or attachment, even any of your history that would prevent you from really opening up to live more fully in parts of your being now. Your body, your sexuality, your spirituality, your creativity, your intuitive and inspirational mind, and so on. Just breathe in and let go as you breathe out. Imagine the gentle breeze of the Mother of Life sweeping away that which you release and replenishing you with her unconditional love. When you're ready, just open your eyes fully and breathe in and out, being aware of your body and coming completely back into the present moment. That one's not as intense as the one that I thought it was, but it'll be perfect for whatever you needed. Person on the internet watching this. Please don't be a lurker. Please just like and at least like it. Nobody knows who's liking it. Like, comment, get involved. Share what resonated, join in the banter. Especially if you're feeling lonely. Like, do you know what I mean? I'll like it. I've only got 200 subscribers or something now. Do you know what I mean? When in the future, when I've got more, I might not have, I might not be able to do that. But right now, I mean, what is my excuse? Other than I was very terrible with it before. But again, it's fine. I will come and I will make the effort. If you put a wee comment, I've been good with the people so far. So yeah, and I'm going to go and check. I think a woman did mention there, and I have, like, she's wrote something I haven't replied, so I'm going to go and do that after this. So anyway, the healing's going into the heart again. Right, anyway, so listen to this invocation and take it in. So, I call to the blessed Mother of Life. Gift me with boldness, courage and love. Help me let go of the past. Help me surrender the ways I have shrunk back from life to protect and hide parts of me that were hard to deal with. Let me know the fullness of life, love and acceptance of myself and others. Let me just be with you, without pretense or hiding. Help me grow joyfully and be myself in the world. I accept your help and unconditional love now. Life flows through me full and unique. And I absolutely love that. That is so perfect. That is just so perfect for this time in my life and this particular day. Yes, that is the perfect message, because my message is just all about helping you be you. Like I say, one of my taglines is my gift is helping you find yours. But I really do feel my most obvious gift is by me just being my very raw and real unique self. I really feel it helps you be more of you, and that's what we all came here to be. We all came here to be ourselves, and that's why often I'm always channeling about that. Like, you don't have to be like anybody else. Like, and if you do, and even the people you admire, if you try too much to be like somebody else, people will feel it. Like, people feel when people are truly being themselves and of integrity and just shining and owning what makes you uniquely you. So if you're, got a potty mouth and you're quite raw like me and whatever, own it. If you are more like a bit quiet or a bit more kind of like people that put up the YouTube videos with the beautiful thumbnails, listen, I've been making an effort, but don't get used to that. I'll probably get sloppy at that again. Who knows? But if you are like very kind of like short videos and wouldn't dream of rambling on or channeling though, like I do, then own that. Again, just be who you are. Like, I always say this, but some of the readers that I really love are really quite like, they're absolutely nothing like me. They would be like quite short, I don't know about sweet, normally short and straight to the point and probably more systematic, and that's absolutely nothing like me. So, you know, but again, so it's like different strokes for different folks. Like I say, I actually don't think I would have the patience to watch many people that go on as long as me, but there are a few. It depends. If somebody's really good and I'm really resonating with them, I will absolutely spend an hour or whatever watching them. But most of the time, I like the short and sweet content. So again, I'll mix it up, but I like to say, as you can tell, or if you can't, just hang around and watch. Spirit really do pull the reins for me, so it is what it is. But we're ending up in 30 minutes today, so I hope you have a lovely day whenever you watch this.